How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. A while back I did a video on putting an attic ladder in, and it was pretty much a flop. I had no clue of what I was doing. And Julie and I went in and picked up another one because we want one here on the porch. And just so happens we couldn't get the exact same one. So this one might be a slight bit different. I know the weight capacity is a little better. I think this might be a little bit better ladder than the one we put in the laundry room. So we're going to be installing this thing today, and we're going to just kind of go with the flow. And here's the thing. A lot of you guys think I know. I don't know a lot about how to do this stuff. We get the instructions out. We go over it the best we can. And if you guys watched that last one where we put it in there, the instructions made no sense at all, to be honest with you. It's hard to make sense of any instructions, especially if they don't take their time and explain it the way it should be done. But anyhow, we're going to be putting this attic door in today, and let's just hope for the best, and I'll show you how I'm putting it in, and hopefully it'll help one of you guys out there. I'm not sure, but hopefully it will. So we're going to go ahead and get this ladder, attic ladder opened up, and get the instructions out and see if we can make sense of it.
Alright, this is all the hardware that's going to come in your kit, your attic door kit. You're going to have the two straps. We have a couple wood screws here, a couple looks like metal screws, 9 washers. I don't know why I got 9 washers and 13 lag bolts, but whatever. You're going to have these little black plastic plugs. We're going to be putting them in first. You got your string and 1 washer with that, and your legs. And I didn't take the hardware out here yet because that's going to be one of the last things that we do. First thing we want to do is we want to get these plugs put into place. Alright, we're going to get ready to put our bushings in. These are our little bushings that we need to put in this door. And it says just to snap them in. If you can't get them in, take a rubber mallet and lightly tap them. But these seem like they're going to go in pretty daggone easy. Maybe. It says in the instructions, give me 2 more. It says in instructions that we have, some of them are called alternative. I'm going to go ahead and put them all in. If they're here, I'm just going to go ahead and put them all in. So, hopefully, you can see that one don't want to go in. There it goes. So you might have to tap them in with the hammer, you know, if they don't want to, they don't feel like they want to go in. Some of them just kind of go right in, and then some don't want to. Okay, and there's some on the sides that we have to do also. Okay, these are the ones they're calling the alternative ones. I don't know why they're saying that, but we're going to go ahead and put them in because guess what? We have them. Why not just go ahead and put them in? Okay, so now on the bottom, we got 2 down here we're going to put in. Now this is the bottom, so we're going to put 1 on this side and 1 on the other side. So basically all the big holes, I'm going to go ahead and put snap these guys in here. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, our next step is we have 2 of these straps. You're going to straighten this strap out, being careful with it. Get it as straight as you can. And now we're going to stick our screw through this hole right here. They give you the small piece of hardware that you need. Right like so. And we're going to put it through this hole right here on the top. Okay, now that you got your straps on there, they want you to fold them in out of the way, like so. Okay, what I've done is I put 2 small boards up there to hold this door up. And I left them hang down a little bit because we're going to be putting OSB on here, but we're also later going to put barn wood on it too. So we left it hang down a little bit to give, so the door's not sunk up in. So it should be more flush when we're finished.
Yeah, by the time we're all done.
Close. So What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna set it up on there and slide it back, and it'll set right on top of them boards.
So what you don't want to do is you don't want to cut that right there. You're going to wait before you cut that.
So you don't want to cut that strap there. Let's just get it up there and get it into place, and then we're going to put our boards back and forth this way on there. We're going to do it while it's setting up there, so we know we're going to be perfect. When we put it in there, it's going to be perfect. So it seems like it might be a little bit hard to do this, but it's really not. This door is a lot lighter than our old door.
The wooden one.
Yeah, the wooden one. The aluminum one is a whole lot lighter. So I'm gonna get Julie just to kind of hold this for me right here, just hold it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my ladder and I'm gonna set it sort of like so. It's like a big old step ladder. So basically, we're going to set that right like that. Simple. It is a two-person job, but I could have got it up there myself.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do now is we're going to center it up in there where we want it. We'll use some shims on the sides. We'll mount our board up here, and we'll mount our board down there where we want this to be stationed, where we don't want it to move. All right, now how I did mine was I put these two boards on first, and I have a long screw in here. This is a long screw, because I wanted mine to hang down 3/4 of an inch, because I have a lot of wood that's got to go on this ceiling. I left it hang down 3/4 of an inch, and I can use that screw to adjust the height of that. So I have this thing down 3/4 of an inch. So I went ahead, and after putting these two boards up and the attic door up, then I put these two boards in. The one on this side and the one on that side. And I sandwiched them nice and tight and made sure that they were square. Put a square up in the corner and put that board in square and that board too. So now I know my door is square. All I have to do is adjust the height and make sure I got 3/4 on each one of these corners. And I can do that by putting my tape measure right up against here. And I can see this needs just a little bit down. So I'll put my drill up here. So now I know this is right on the money. And I'll do the same thing over here by loosening or tightening that screw to get it. It looks like it needs loosened a little bit. So we'll move over here. Take our tape measure up on our door here, and then we'll loosen this bolt here a little bit. You don't want to get carried away because it will pull the screw all the way out.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's holding this up right now is these 4 screws. But I know it'll hold it because I hung all my weight on it, and that door doesn't weigh as much as me. So now all we have to do is get our lags in the top. And once we get our lags in the top, we can cut that strap on the top and put that door down.
Okay, we're up on the top now. We have just put our boards in, and I went and cut some spacers for the sides. So what we want to do is, this is the bottom of the door. This is what will swing down. This part will go down. We're going to go ahead and drill out a 5/16 hole, and we're going to put a lag in there, in these two bottom ones right here. And then we're going to go to the upper side up there and see if we can get any of them drilled up there. So we're just going to take our drill and drill right through that hole where we put them spacers. We're going to drill right in through there. And we're going to take our lag, put our lag in here. A little tight in here. I'm going to start it just a little bit in my hand. course, I got the camera in the other hand. Then we're going to take our impact right on here, and we're going to go ahead and drill this in. Okay, that's one down. Then we're going to go to the other side right here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a spacer down in here. Once we get our spacer in there, we're going to drill it, and we're going to put the lag in there. It's very hard to hold this camera and do all that at the same time. So we'll catch you on the other side. Okay, now we're on the opposite end. That's the end over there that goes down, that swings down. This is the hinge end. And this is where we put these little straps. So what they want me to do is bend that over this and put a screw in it. So we'll go ahead and put that screw in there. I'm going to pull it as tight as I can. We're going to bend the other one over as tight as we can. We don't want to pick our door up though, because we have to have it kind of down a little bit, I guess. I needed it to hang down. Okay, so we got those two straps on. Okay, I moved that board right there, clear out past the hinge. And then we have our little metal straps on there. So now we'll go up here and we're going to take this strap here off. Okay, so we got our strap cut. Get rid of that. Now our door actually is sitting there. It will come down. So okay, what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew these two over here. Hopefully this thing don't go nowhere. It does, it'll be on video. Okay, here. Set this down there. Now, hopefully the door's gonna come down now.
Careful.
How's it looking over there?
Looks good.
Okay, now with our door down, we can finish putting the rest of our legs in there. Okay, with our door open now, that leaves these screws exposed here and over here. So we'll go ahead and we're going to put our spacer in there, which I'm just using a piece of OSB. Put our spacer in there. It's nice and snug with that OSB. So we'll drill this out. We'll get our lag in there. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. One nice thing about this door also is it has a rubber seal already on it. The one that Julie and I put inside of the laundry room, we had to put our own seal in there and it was tough. So this made it a lot easier for us. I guess we could go ahead and put another one in the back here. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one. I don't need no washer.
No washer?
No. I think that's why they don't give you as many washers. This one in the back and this one here, you don't need a washer.
Oh.
Okay, so we got 2 there, we got 4 in the middle, and we got 2 on the bottom ends. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the 3 screws in up here. And the only way you can get to these is to actually put the door down. And that's why they give you the little metal straps up here on the top to help hold that into place. And the nice thing about drilling these and doing these after, putting these boards in after I put it up.
You don't need any spacers, right?
No. It was nice because now I don't even need a shim behind this thing. I put the board right exactly where I wanted it. Okay, that's the 3 bolts up here on the top. We got 4 in the middle and 2 on the bottom. All lag bolts. This thing is not going anywhere. We got to put a rope on now. Now putting the rope on is pretty simple. As you can see, Julie is going to do that for me.
I'm only going to put 1 knot, like
Yeah.
that way
Then
once
you
we
can try
adjust it, yeah.
So go ahead and try it.
Close it.
Yep. Okay, you might want to take it up a little bit more.
Yeah, it could go up a little bit higher.
you wanna go up,
We'll
yeah.
do that. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get that adjusted.
Okay, Julie, you want to go ahead and pull the door down?
Yeah, we got it adjusted. I'm the shortest one here, so made it for so I can reach it.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and push it down
Yeah.
to where it locks into place and go ahead and put our legs down because now we need to adjust for our legs. Okay, on the bottom rung of your ladder you have 3 marks on here and it tells you in your book which line you want to cut at. And ours is at line C. There's line, looks like B and A. Well, ours is an 8-foot 3-inch ceiling, so we need to cut at line C. All I have is a Sawzall here with a metal blade on it. So Julie's going to help me. She'll have to hold up a little bit on that, and we'll see if we can get this thing cut off. Bouncy.
Or you can use a hacksaw.
Yeah, it might be easier with a hacksaw.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have to cut that much off. Nice little step ladder for somebody.
And then it has the hardware too.
Looks like it needs. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut these too.
What? Oh, you have to
These?
cut these too?
I must, because it's gonna overlap
Oh, okay.
that. So, the bad thing is we're on a porch here, and this porch is sloped downhill. So one's gonna need to be up just a tiny bit more than the other one. Maybe.
Do you want a pencil to mark it or something?
I'm not sure. Is that bent there?
Yeah, it's not touching. Like right there, right there.
Right there is where we need it.
Okay, so that's why I said, do you want a marker or a pencil?
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out this. I see holes there. See holes. All right, I still had to cut some off of the bottom of this leg in order to get this on here. So now we're gonna go ahead and line our bolts up, and we're gonna go ahead and bolt this thing together. They give you all the hardware that you need for this. So they give you 2 bolts for each side. Go ahead and tighten them up. Now do the same thing to the other side. And this job will be finished. All right, our attic ladder is finished. I honestly think the instructions make it harder than it actually is. Don't be intimidated by this job. I'm telling you, anybody can do it. It's not that hard. So we're gonna go ahead and fold it up. You would fold it up like so. Fold this down. Put it up in there. Like that. Give it a little jerk. And then there's your door. pretty easy. It wasn't that bad. Like I said, the instructions makes it a lot worse than it really is, but it does make nice access for any attic. This door here is rated for 375 pounds. It should hold me pretty good. So, I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time, I gotta give it a try.